Welcome to EpochStream, the show where I play whatever I feel like. I'm MystikDan, and today I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. This is the original Kingdom Hearts on the PS2. The American version, which means there were a couple of extra things that were added between the original Japanese release and this one that we got, including a couple extra bosses and an extra cutscene if you met certain requirements. I'm going to be recording this for YouTube later, as well as recording it while streaming on Twitch. So for anyone watching this on YouTube later, I'm going to be checking out the chat from time to time just to see what people are saying. Just heads up, I'm exhausted, not going to be on for long. Gotcha. Well, thanks for showing up at all. I appreciate it. Alright, well, let's just get this party started. Let's do a new game. And because I'm very experienced with this, and I don't want to... Oh, we'll just do expert. Let's just do that. Turn that on. Let's proceed. Ah, boy. I love this game so much. I remember being so happy at how this looked even better than FF10, which had come out like 2 years before. And I just mean the quality of the cutscenes. The CG graphics.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately.
Haley Joel Osment.
Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
Such an amazing kid actor, but I just haven't seen anything since he was an adult, except for his voice acting in the Kingdom Hearts series. Love the song. I think I'll do all the way. I still listen to this song every day. Love the music. Yeah, this remix I like a lot. Simple Acclaim is an okay song. I think Hikari's better. I like the chorus better. I also just like how it matches up with all of the remixes, like all the orchestrations throughout the game. But this remix is sick. I love it. And I love this intro. I love how psychedelic and dreamlike, warped, twisted reality it is. Because I love that stuff. That's some of my favorite kind of stuff to experience in media. Down, down. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. I'm gonna try turning off my audio repeater, because I can hear myself talking just fine. But because my audio repeater, it was a cool idea, but I can't get the delay out of it. So it ends up just being slightly behind what I'm actually saying, and it really throws off anytime I have to do anything rhythm-based. Have to. I have a Pandora station based on this song. Nice. I really wish I could turn up the sound on my monitor. I saw a post on the subreddit of conceptual art of what if Kairi was the main protagonist instead of Sora, and it was pretty awesome. I saw that too. Just in the last week or so. I think I've seen at least one of those images before, possibly. Or I've seen some of the Sora versions of those. Yeah. I love Tetsuya Nomura's art. Both his art and his designs. A lot of people don't like his designs. I like him. I've always liked his stuff. So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now step forward. Can you do it? I don't know. I did it. I think I can do it. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. So for this, I'm going to choose the shield as my strength because the power of the Guardian, kindness to aid friends, a shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? Your path is set. Now what will you give up in exchange? Give up the magic wand. The power of the mystic, which is me! Inner strength, a staff of wonder and ruin. You give up this power. Yep. You've chosen the power of the Guardian. You've given up the power of the mystic. Is this the form you choose? The reason I do this is because giving up the magic doesn't really hurt that much. But the reason I picked the strength at the shield as my power-up is because it teaches Sora I guess, I don't know if it's lucky or whatever it's called in this game, but the ability that drops items at a higher rate for the sake of synthesis. So I can start getting items dropping at a faster rate earlier on, so I don't have to farm for as long later on to... Because I always get the ultimate weapon. There's just no way I can play this with the ultimate weapon. Picking strength, the sword, actually is what a lot of people consider hard mode in this game. You've gained the power to fight. I think picking the shield is actually easy mode, but whatever, I think they're all fairly close. Alright, you've got it. Use this power to protect yourself and others. So much to do, so little time. Take your time, don't be afraid. Why is this so contradictory? I know, I've always noticed that. And it's like, what are you doing? The green gauge is health. If you run out of HP, continue screen. The blue gauge is MP. It's still a mystery to you. It's magic. You go pew pew pew. There will be times you have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. Oh, yeah. I'm hitting the bumper, you guys. I'm still all soulsed. Bah! Pew pew! You gain XP. Execution points. Gain enough experience, you gain LV. Furthermore, defeated enemies leave items behind. You can take these by walking up to them. They restore HP, MP, and money. MUNNY. Behind you. Generally, you'll automatically target the nearest enemy. I hate it. The problem with the shield is that it's just barely short in its range. Oh, and the one downside to playing this version over 1.5, which is the final mix version, there's no cutscene skipping, which is a real shame. And they have to use the rear shoulder buttons for changing the camera, and that sucks. That was one of the nicest things about Kingdom Hearts 2 and about the 1.5 remixes on the PS3 is using the right stick for the camera. It's so much nicer. That was actually one of the things that really made me, like, completely fall in love with Kingdom Hearts 2 when I first started playing it. As soon as I started using that right analog stick to change the camera, I was like, oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it was the best. I'm gonna rename Donald and Goofy. I think Big Hat Logan and Solaire, respectively. Because Solaire is kind of a doofus and somewhat useless, but you love him anyway. I'm not gonna really care too much about the tutorial stuff, because I know everything about this game. About, like, reading any of this. Big Hat Logan, I still never saw him in person. Now I've seen, like, all these videos talking about him, and I'm like, I don't care about him that much as a character. I feel like he's one character that I didn't really miss out not seeing. I do feel sad that I never found Quilana. That I find to be a shame. You can push large crates. Gorsh, praise the sun! Oh my gosh. That is going to wreck me, I guarantee it. If you see me doing that, you see the lock on, like, turning on and off, it's because I'm hitting the shoulder button to attack. Oh. That is going to kill me. I just got so used to Dark Souls, man. Let's examine this seemingly pointless door. In the context of the rest of the tutorial, this door seems totally useless. Oh, so... Dark Souls PTSD. That's not inaccurate. Notice his face. And not just his, but like Riku's and Kairi's and some of the other major NPCs. Pay attention to their face and the way they look in certain cutscenes. Hold on. The door won't open just yet. First, tell me more about yourself. Press select button. This is going to be so important, you guys. We're going to use this all the time. Oh my gosh. And I'll never press that button again. The attack command is changed to talk. Select talk to talk to someone. Yeah. What's most important to you? So I'm going to manipulate these to give me the adventure starts at sunset or twilight or sundown or whatever. This whole thing just, how the faces don't move, I saw they kept it in 1.5. Well, yeah, they wouldn't have they changed the animation. That would have been way too much work. Is friendship such a big deal? I don't know. I'll see if it is. What do you want out of life? To broaden my horizons. What are you so afraid of? Being indecisive. Is that really so scary? Quote Avatar. You want friendship, you want to broaden your horizons, and you're afraid of being indecisive. Your adventure begins at midday. Nope, not what I wanted. He'll come through just fine. On second thought, tell me again about the real you. I don't have to pick all of them again, do I? What do you want out of life? To be strong. I don't know, do I have to talk to all of them again? What are you so afraid of? Being different. Yeah, so this whole thing is to affect how the change in experience points required to reach new levels gets changed throughout the course of the game. Friendship. Please be correct. So I'm wanting to pick the one where I start off slower gaining levels, and then it starts to become easier and easier and faster to gain levels the later on in the game I get. Your adventure begins at mid- Oh, crap! I really can't remember which ones are what I want. So I want to do that because that's kind of the way that I like to play games. It hasn't really changed that much. To see... I don't know. Gosh. Cannot freaking remember. What are you so afraid of? Being... So, like, a lot of people will think that it's, like, first-timers easy mode to say, let's level up faster at the beginning of the game. So that you can gain levels really quickly as you start off. Like, comparatively, relative to the other settings. Jeez, I can't remember, and I don't really want to look up the guide just to find this one thing. And then midday means you gain at a steady rate the entire game. But starting at the end of the day... Ah! Oh, this is... No! Okay. KH1 level up Twilight. Sunset. I just want the setting. Crap. Can't find it. Well, I agreed leveling faster earlier is easier because 50 casuals want to get it on. Wow. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to do being number one. Ha ha ha. I'm just going to pick the ones I wouldn't think I'd pick. What are you so afraid of? Getting old. Is that really scary? Hit enter way too early. It sounds dorty. I'm going to get it on. To be strong. Twitch.tv/GAMEpoch. Your adventure begins at dawn. Come on! I can't find it! How to start KH1 adventure at dusk, I think it is. Oh, this is driving bonkers. Yes, they want to finish the game as fast as they can. So I want to do it this way because I want it to be tougher at first, and then get much easier the later on it gets. I just better look this up. First boss of Kingdom Souls, difficulty selection. This is harder than freaking Manus! This is driving me crazy. Okay, facts. Level information. Okay. So Knight. Oh, okay. So for Waka I can pick whoa, something just shook in my controller. I wonder if the game is reminding me that stuff is happening. For him I should say I'll say broaden my horizons. Titus, I'll say being indecisive. And Selfie, I will say prized possessions, which I would never think, but whatever. I guess that's what makes me American, right? I know, you never looked at the guide for Manus. Seriously, you like to collect neat things. Your adventure begins in the dead of night. There we go. Your road won't be easy, but a rising sun awaits your journey's end. Sounds good. I don't really feel like that's cheating. It's just so stupid to try to figure that out. The day you will open the door is both very far and very near. Some more of that, like, what are you talking about? You were contradicting yourself. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I love this music so much. Yoko Shimomura is the bomb. She has always made fantastic music. Yeah, so press the start menu up the menu screen. You can do it with inventory and change your settings, but you can't do it during battle. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I like it so that it's tougher at first, because I'm good enough at the game where I can handle the early game stuff without too much trouble. Even though it'll take longer for level ups to happen and stuff. But I just know things so well that it's not really a big deal. But then I like it because later on I can level up really fast and just... Because the later on I get in this game, and a lot of games are like this, that I like, you know, you just become so overpowered that I just mow through everything. And I find that to be a lot of fun. Particularly after struggling. So if it's hard at first, and I'm like having a tough time, having a hard time getting through, you know, all of the stuff, and then my reward is the rest of the game is a cakewalk. It's just, I mow through everything. What was once hard has now become super easy. I really like that. Save early, save often, blah, blah, blah. So they have a meet and greet at the concert, but I didn't want to pay 250 plus for a ticket. Yeah, so we're going to the Kingdom Hearts concert next year. So excited. My buddy Ben, Mr. Hollow's Bastion over here, has organized all of us, some of us, to, I'm going to use number 4, to get together and meet up in LA next June or July. I can't remember when it is. And, whoa, what just... Capture? Hello? That was scary. And so that's going to be awesome. Go to the concert and all sit together. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm really excited. I've wanted to go to one of those concerts. June 10th, 2017. Man, you got that date locked down. So that is going to be awesome. I'm very, very excited for that. The closer you get to the light, the greater your shadow becomes. Da 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 da. But don't be afraid. And don't forget. See, this is only half the message. They give you the second half after you beat this guy, who's just such an awesome design. All of, like, the generic Heartless are so cool in their design. I've always loved these guys. They just encapsulate darkness. It's awesome. Back off. already have work scheduled off. Yeah, I'll be able to have it no problem by then, because I'll have been there for a year. At my new job. Paid time off is the bomb! Oh, get back here. Oh, come on. Oh, there goes my timer. I'll finish this cutscene. Heal. Thank you. Let's get some health. Ah! Oh, come on. Come on. Getting health is actually pretty important right at the beginning, because otherwise I might get kind of owned. Just because my health is low, my defense isn't very high, and this is expert, so the difficulty is the highest. Come on, kill his hand. Kill his hand. Oh, stupid shield has no range. And of course I can't see his health, so that's fun. Ah, come on. Where is his hand? There it is. I can't reach! Come back here! Ouch. Got it! Strength up! I always like trying to... No! I try to time it so that his swing, like, hits right as the slow motion happens, so it just looks cool. One of my friends has been playing through Kingdom Hearts with his 3-year-old son. They just got to Halloween Town, which is his son's favorite Disney movie. He was singing this Halloween, this Halloween. Sean's already played both this and the second game. You believe that? But don't be afraid. See, the second half is... You hold the mightiest weapon of all. So don't forget. Oh, it was and don't forget before. You are the one who will open the door. And I don't know if that's supposed to be foreshadowing for, like, Kingdom Hearts 3. Because Sora doesn't really open doors. At least not, like, super epic doors. Yeah, you can shush. And the intro scene.
Give me a break, Kyrie. So are you.
Hayden Panettiere.
I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow!
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that?
So bizarre.
So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Her acting in this was decent, but some of her acting was
Kyrie.
really, like,
What was your
cringy.
hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Oh, there's Mark. Hey, Mark!
You ever want to go back?
Metaphor.
Well, I'm happy.
He opened the door at the end of the game? No, he didn't.
Really?
He closed it.
But you know,
Well,
I wouldn't mind going to see it.
that's not... I don't think that's what he
You
meant.
too. Along
And he
with
contradicted
another
himself by
world
closing
out
it.
there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me?
And there's, David Hayter. No.
I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Oh, come on. I'm embarrassing myself. Who plays Riku?
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you know.
Hayden Panettiere was in Heroes. I don't really know what else she's been, except for, like, the random, like, Raising Helen and some movie with The Rock. I don't know.
No!
Maybe not The Rock. No, that was Brittany Snow. I don't know what else Hayden Panettiere's been. Oh, that laugh kills me. Every time I hear it, it's just like... Whoa. It sounds like someone faking a laugh. It's so painful. Alright. I believe... Oh, Destiny Islands. I think there's a little more to this. Once I'm kind of wandering around and there's not as much like cutscene stuff happening, I'll talk about this game, just to kind of talk about it a little bit. Oh, okay, perfect, I can pause. Alright, config, do I need to do anything here? No, I think I'm good. Alright, well, I'm going to pause this episode so I can, I'm going to be pausing it and putting it out on YouTube later, so thanks for checking out EpochStream, I'll see you guys in the next one. MystikDan signing out, bye!